seeing those images, but seeing them firsthand. The description she's given, unbelievably shocking, appalling. The images, we're seeing a censored version of them here, but seeing them firsthand must be quite something else. And of course, it's led to greater international outcry over what's happening in Ukraine.
Absolutely. I think the Estonian Prime Minister put it very well when she said, what we're looking at now is not the scene from a battlefield. This is a crime scene. And we're now witnessing, in Europe, the kind of things that we thought we would never see again. And we have to already first digest what's happened, the looting, the murders, the rapes. I mean, Bucha is a town of about the size of Ennis, where I went to school. So when we talk about, mass graves of 300 or 400 people, that's the kind of scale we're talking about. And if that's what we're seeing in the areas which Russia has left, we can only imagine what's going on in those parts of Ukraine where Russian soldiers are still operating, which is a large part of Ukraine, particularly in the southeast. And that's now where Putin has made it clear he's going to focus his military efforts during the coming weeks and months.
Now, we've had strong denials, as we talked about there with Ciara, from Russia on all of this, claiming it's being staged, it's all a hoax to drum up more support from the West, from other countries. Have we heard all this before in war situations?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, and, the Kremlin massacred 20,000 Poles when they invaded Poland in 1939, and then when bodies were found, they claimed that it was the Germans who had killed them, and even planted letters on their bodies, and made a generation of Poles actually repeat that in their national history curriculum. I mean, we have been here before, and the question now is really what we can do. We have to document what's happening. This is really vitally important because this is a crime scene on a mass scale. Even people who are coming here, I know people who are working in Poland dealing with Ukrainian refugees. The people who are dealing with the Ukrainian refugees need psychological help because of the stories they're hearing. And this is only the tip of the iceberg.